Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, the lefty, Robbie Ray. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Ready to go now? Now it's the right fielder.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off my veins. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off my mind. Trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's a slow sipper.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Almost ready to get underway, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Robbie Ray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And now, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
Headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. He's got it. And there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
1-2 now. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it to first. And very nicely done for the out.
That is first. The shortstop, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back here in Kansas City, our starting pitcher in this one, Dylan Cease.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
This is Corbin Carroll. That one not close, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
In there at the knees. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 the count.
And that skips into dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Colton Cowser can't hold up, and that's a strike. Check swing, called strike. Carroll, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, look for something down in the zone, but not too.
And that one is lifted in the air. Smith sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Here comes the runner from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Now it's Devers at the plate.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. First pitch misses.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And it's caught for the out. Two down, base is
Batting
empty.
fourth,
Austin
third baseman,
Riley steps in for the Royals.
Riley.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a strike on the outside edge.
0-2.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. All set for the start of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Will Smith. Ray back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-1. Here comes Max Muncy. Check swing went around. 0-1.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's Joe Adell.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Joe Adell.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball.
offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Smith makes his way towards it, and that one hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Blake Sabol steps in for the Royals. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Adames now at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Crow Armstrong at third. Sabol on at first with nobody out. Just off the inside edge. That one just missing inside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! He made him pay for that one. It's 4-1. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1. Ball 1.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Brett Wisely steps in for the Royals.
Wisely.
Just missed.
That's out.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ruiz on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now,
Right fielder,
and
number
here is
7,
Corbin Carroll.
Carroll.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Wow.
0-1's the count.
That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. DeLuca hauls it in to end the inning. Top half of the
Leading
third
off the
inning,
Texans,
and now the
the
right fielder,
number
Josh
8,
Smith.
Josh Smith.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And now here's a
Johnny
speed threat.
DeLuca.
Outfielder Johnny DeLuca. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rangers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about...
Runner takes off. That one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. Backed
1
off
ball,
the plate that
2 strikes.
time. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Stays alive.
He's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one hammered left field. Cowser on the move. Hauls it in, 1 away. So the batting order
Up next
turns
for the
over.
Rangers,
Digging
the
in,
left
it's the
fielder,
speedy outfielder
Esteury
Ruiz. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Oh, that's
All
inside.
these. The next to hit takes ball 1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Not in time. He's safe. Seager stands in now.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
0-1.
Next pitch, a slider
outside.
that misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
And a 1-2 again.
2 balls, two strikes.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And it is gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 4-4. Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered in this game. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. And just like that, they're out front. It's 5-4. And now it's Max Muncy. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the left fielder, Colton Cowser.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Cowser in his 2nd season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he's usually in right, today starting in left.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's 0-for-1.
Devers.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner in my opinion.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Royals.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger.
Jake Burger.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Ripped on a line to center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Adele stands in now and watches strike 1. That one ripped left field, going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Smith. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Whips it to first, and that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning. So up now for Kansas City, Blake Sabol. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Royals
0-1.
did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played with 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Line drive and foul ball.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
That one ripped right center field. This one's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. Willie Adames stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
On the ground, Albies. The throw to first, and they get Adames for the out. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Walker.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Outside
1 ball,
with a breaking
2
ball.
strikes.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Now
but found a
batting,
way.
second baseman.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And there's a foul ball. Two outs. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Carroll swings through it for strike 1. Smash to the left side. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Johnny DeLuca. Ray back to work. That's to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
runner.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, safe. Runner in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that one fouled off. Inside. 1-2 to count. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And here comes
The batter, number 1.
Ozzie Albies to the
Second
dish.
baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now before the pitch, he looks him back. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And that's just foul. Man at second.
I got one ball,
It's
one
a
strike.
pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit.
Runner takes off, keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's down and
0-2.
in. Runner at second here, one gone. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground to third. Over to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. He's in there. Now it's Corey Seager. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Squirts away a little bit. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here's Muncy to hit.
That's outside.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Just
That pitch
missed.
is out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Seager on second. Smith on at first with 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Down the number 2 hitter, Colton Cowser. And he grounds one to the right side. Berger takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here is Devers, 0-2 in this one. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Right side, Albies in plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. So here's Riley now, 1 for 2. That's hard hit on the line. Ruiz brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. And now Jake Berger.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 71, Sean Reed-Foley.
First pitch misses. Reed-Foley in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2014. And he grounds one back up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Grant McCray.
And now Joe Adell swings through that. Runner at first with no outs here.
One ball,
pitch out, but no action.
outside. That's a ball.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball 3.
the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And that is out of play. And a sac bunt here. In there safely. And stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. Golden opportunity right here. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Riley Green.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Number 58, Tanner.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cowser on the run towards the line. Makes the grab. All three runners tagging up. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Esteury Ruiz stepping in for the Rangers. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score two. Yeah, that's fouled off. Adele on third. Smith on at second with two down. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Not close with that
strikes.
one. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Adames whips it across. That ends the frame. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, where we go bottom six. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Now pitching for
So a lefty out of the pen, Jared Koenig.
Still a lot of game left, and this game can go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, two strikes.
Ah, that hit him.
Hey, that ball got
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Next is the Royals catcher, Blake Sable.
Number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Throw to first, Crow Armstrong back on a dive.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, and great jump. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Chases that one out of the zone. And one
The
gone.
batter, number 2,
Willie Adames steps in for the Royals. That one ran inside, almost got him. Late swing fouled off. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Dives, but it's off his glove. In to score is the runner from third. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Nick
number
Sandlin.
52.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. And that drops in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground right side, 4, 6,
That's an out.
3 double play. And the inning is over. Back here in Kansas City, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies.
That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Corey Seager.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. And that
1-1.
skips in the dirt. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Ball, that's inside.
Just missed. 1 out. Base is empty. On the ground, right side. Loves it on the dive. The throw. Nicely done for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carroll hustling after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Smith gathers, throws in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
7.
Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Ruiz on his way over. Brings it in. 2 down. Colton Cowser now at the plate.
The left fielder, Colton Cowser.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering upstairs.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the Royals, the designated
Man
hitter,
aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers,
Number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball
Number
game.
15,
Some of them are just
Hunter.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Fouled off down the right side.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And it's off the batter's eye. And now they're out in front. It's 7-6. So 2 down. And now here is Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
The count.
Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing at a ground ball. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Banks back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Into center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. So up next Grant
for the
McCray.
Rangers, the center fielder.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Just missed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye
Ball
right
2.
there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3-2.
Just misses there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hit in the air, left field. Cowser on the move. And there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Joe Adell. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Number 38, Tom Castro.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And misses inside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And downstairs. Nope. Slides for the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. And to the plate for Kansas City, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Well, these Royals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
To first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And here comes the power-hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Foul ball there. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Tap back up the middle. Albies over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter.
And next up for the Royals, Willy Adames.
Adames. Now pitching for the
So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Luke 30. Weaver.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here's the pitch to Adames. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Headed towards the corner. Green on the run. And that's the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Josh Smith.
Number 8, Josh Smith.
And fouled off.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. He's 2 outs away. Here's Riley Green.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate. Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ryan Hudson.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Down the left fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Hudson, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is fouled back. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. But he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle. And the tying run is on. Runner first with 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Runner on the move. And that one fouled off. The Rangers down to their final strike. Runner on the go again. Riley. Throw to first. That'll do it. And the Royals pull